Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Would you dig it? Starting out here by this tree, and I thought I would just explain a little bit about this tree. There's a bunch of different bricks around it, and then a bunch of different stuff. And the kids and I, whenever we go out exploring and we find something, if we're able to bring it back, we bring it back and put it around this tree. Well, you see all these different bricks, and today I'm hoping to add to that, or at least find some ones that we don't have already. And that's going to be what we're looking for today. So let's hurry up and get in the water. I wonder what the difference is between these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 holes and this big guy with 3 holes. So far in this video, we've seen tons of bricks, a few different kinds. This is the first piece of glass that I've noticed. Looks like it's the rim to a mason jar. Throw that in the bag just so nobody steps on it. This looks like a piece of tile for an ancient bathroom. All right, I was walking along and came to this piece of flagstone that somehow has gotten flipped up on edge. Around here, this type of flagstone is actually kind of valuable, collectible. The shapes in here, locally we call this turtleback flagstone. And like I said, a lot of people like to use this for their walkways in their gardens and up to their houses. And a lot of the old houses actually use this type of flagstone, so they must have also liked it back in the day. So that was kind of interesting and thought I'd point it out. So I've noticed that the river floor has turned from mud to huge sheets of flagstone, and you come to an area like this, if you've ever been to an ocean, it's like these are tide pools, and it's completely dry. Huge sheets of huge sheets of flagstone, and then more tide pools. All right, here's a different style brick, I think. Yeah. Hocking Valley. Then I noticed right over here a bottle with a bunch of snails. US Pat 107017. I don't see anything else on it. And it's got a screw top. I think you can look up patent numbers online. So I'll have to look this up. And just for fun, I'm gonna guess 1940. Just by the design. So that's cool. Neat brick and a bottle side by side. I'm in another area with just a ton of bricks. And this one's broken, but it's more the Hocking Valley. A different design. This might be the one that is made by Metropolitan in Canton from the street. So it's just interesting that there's so many different kinds just mixed together. Okay, here's a different one. Universal. I'd like to take this with me, but I don't want to carry it because I don't think I have one of these. Maybe on the way back. Oh, this is metal. Oh, actually it's not metal, it's that like field drainage tile. I've never seen this shape. It's kind of neat. HB and Tico. Can you see this frog jumping around here? I didn't know which way to go. There's a little guy right there in the entrance to that hole. I think it's a baby bullfrog. I'm not positive. Three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21 holes. I think we saw one earlier with like 9 or 10, and then we saw one with 3. All right, guys, we made it back, cleaned up, did a little research. This bottle, I don't know if you remember, but in the video, I just took a guess based on the design, and I thought maybe it was 1940s. Well, I was able to look up the patent number, and it's actually, well, at least the patent date is from 1937, so I was right in the ballpark. I'm getting a little better at this. I'll put up on the screen a picture of the patent that I found from Google. Also, I didn't bring any of the bricks back, and I was looking at the bricks we have, and I don't have any from Universal, and I don't have any from the HG&T Co. So I should have grabbed both of those, but I know where they are and I can go back. If anybody knows anything about those HG&T Co blocks, or the Universal block, or any of the other ones you saw, you know, say what you know in the comments so we can all learn. I think this brick here, let me just look real quick. Yeah, it's got some tar from being on the street, but this is one of those Metropolitan bricks that I had found and mentioned in the river, and they were made in Canton, Ohio. And at least here in Bluffton, they use these as street pavers. There's still a lot of them under the asphalt, and that's where these came from, a section here in town where they were tearing up the road, and they were just discarded these, so I grabbed a few to put around the tree. So, well, thanks again for watching, and have a good night.